Potatoes, potatoes. Why do they matter? Well, they're quite important. Did you know that about 150 countries grow potatoes for economic reasons, as well as the fact that they're just so darn good? I didn't even know there were 150 countries, but that's beside the point. Potatoes are used in many meals all over the world. What would Thanksgiving be good for if there were no mashed potatoes? Nobody would come to dinner without their potatoes. Therefore, potatoes bring people together. I know that potatoes are very important, delicious, amazing, and brown. Like a potato, I'm amazing, delicious, and brown. Langley, I believe I am the brown potato that you all need, even though you may not know it. Allow me to be your brown potato and bring us all together as Saxons. Vote for me, Kush Gupta, as your president.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your president speaking with a very important message regarding the class of 2018 elections. I, George Lorenz, am running for re-election, and I would very much appreciate your vote. In the past 2 years, as your president, what I've learned is that everyone at Langley, more than anything, loves their donuts. And I can without a doubt promise you bigger and brighter donuts in the very near future. As a group, the other officers and I have been working on bringing new spiritware to Langley, such as t-shirts and wristbands. In the past week, we just ordered an order of 1,000 wristbands, which should be arriving sometime next week. I promise that if elected again, I'll give you my undivided attention in considering all of your brilliant ideas. Thank you, class of 2018. I love you. Have a fantastic day.
Hi, my name is Mallory Langfall, and I'm running to be re-elected as your class of 2018 vice president. Instead of making false promises, I can tell you what I have done for our class this year. I worked very hard to promote school spirit by dressing up for every Spirit Day and getting others to as well. I bought incentives using my own money, such as candy and buttons. I also invested $800 into designing and buying the American flag LHS shirts, which I'm sure you've seen around the school. I do a lot for Langley and do my best to make it a more fun and spirited place. While being your vice president, I also played 5 sports for Langley this year, which shows I spend most of my time at school anyway, and am proud of my Langley accomplishments. Throughout this year, I have learned a lot, like it's hard to get things done and it takes a lot of communication with your sponsor to get things approved. So I joined leadership to work even harder for the class of 2018. I'm proud of Langley and want you to be also. Make the right call and vote Mallory Langfall for vice president.
What's up, guys? My name is Mark Wilson and I'm running for vice president of the class of 2018. Now, I don't want to make you guys any promises I can't keep, like putting Coke in all the water fountains or installing a pool on the 3rd floor. However, I want to focus on things like school dances, donut days, class t-shirts, and spirit weeks. I want to make sure prom and homecoming are awesome. I want to make sure we have some dope class t-shirts. I want to make sure we have spirit weeks that are fun and make sense. And I want to make sure we have as many donut days as we can. Overall, I just want to make school a bit more bearable than it is right now. I have a lot of experience in leadership through serving on the Relay for Life committee and would love to be able to apply that to the SGA. In closing, I'd just be honored if you guys would elect me to be your next class president. So, vote me to make your mark on history.
At the end of the day, you're gonna ask yourself, who's the best candidate? And that's me. Now there are many reasons why I'm the best. The first being I spend my day doing only 2 things, homework and sports. But with all of this and taking difficult classes, I've managed to do well everywhere I go. So, you know I can get stuff done. Plus, I have a really good plan to get extra donut and maybe even pizza days for our class. Everyone wants that. That will definitely not get rejected like everything every other candidate has ever said. So, another problem that the school has is that a lot of people can't get their voices heard. So to fix that problem, I'm gonna make a class email where people can actually say something that'll actually get heard and something can actually be done. So I know everyone's thinking, oh, this kid's just saying that because he has to win, blah, 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 blah. No, it's not who I am, so don't get that impression because it's completely wrong. And if all this isn't enough to win your vote, I'm gonna end things with a beautiful quote. As a great man once said, many times, almost, and definitely meant, make Langley great again. So do that. Vote Kaviani for VP.
Hi everybody, my name is Charlotte Fitzgerald and I'm running to be your class secretary again this year. The past 2 years have been a great experience for me and I've learned a lot by being your class secretary. And combining your ideas with ideas that we've come up with in the SCA could make for a great year. I believe that the student body should be here to represent you and all your ideas. So vote for me as your class secretary. Thanks.
Hey, my name's Emmy and I'm running for re-election as the class of 2018 treasurer. Last year when I ran, my main point was vote for me because I'm good at math. Well, it turns out there isn't actually that much math involved in being treasurer, unless you count remembering the number of donuts that need to be ordered. What is important to being class treasurer is the accountability for tasks such as ordering enough donut days on time for each donut day, which I handled with only a minor obstacle in trying to understand the foreign lady that runs the shopper's pastry department. The other class officers and I have held 5 donut days since taking office and have all intention of increasing this number as much as funding will allow. We also want to add to donut days with stuff like hot chocolate in the winter and have more class shirt giveaways and free wristbands to encourage school spirit. All this will require more money, which we plan to obtain through class dues and more fundraisers like car washes and bake sales. Finally, next year, our grade will be in charge of planning and executing our junior prom, an event along with homecoming and Sadie's that I promise to put my time into making exciting and memorable. Don't forget to re-elect Emmy Gardner as your class of 2018 treasurer.
Hi, my name is Adu Menon, and I'm running for our class of 2018 treasurer. Many of you may recognize me as that small Indian kid you thought was a freshman. Think again. Before you run off to vote for me, let me enlighten you with just a few of the infinitely many reasons why you should support the Adu Revolution. Number 1, I'm brown, like the color of the earth. And who, may I ask, doesn't like the earth? Exactly. Number 2, I'm not trying to brag, but I can bench an astounding 50 pounds. So you can rest assured that I will easily carry all the bundles of Benjamins that I earn for you. If neither my Indianness nor my swollenness could convince you, then let me let you in on a little secret. I happen to like donuts a lot. So you know where most of our money's gonna be going. On a more serious note, I would truly appreciate your support as I attempt to make Langley's class of 2018 even more lit than it already is. So please, do me a favor and elect Adu Menon as your class of 2018 treasurer, for I can assure you that there is no one out there who can do it like me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Warren Kahn, and I'm running for SGA representative. I've been the SGA rep for the class of 2018 for our freshman and sophomore years. It's exciting to help plan school events for everyone to enjoy. Vote Warren Kahn for SGA rep, and I will continue to make sure you have a great experience at Langley High School.
You shouldn't have to face a dilemma over who to vote for SGA rep, and that's why I'm running, to make the choice easy for you. Actually, the real reason why I'm running for SGA rep is because although I'm taking 4 APs next year, I'll still find time which I have nothing to do. So I thought, why not this? Every year I keep constant good grades, and I have time left in my day when I'm not doing anything. So please, do me a favor and vote for me so I'm not bored at the end of my day. Also, last year I didn't feel represented in the student body council. It didn't seem as if there was any say for the students being represented, and due to this problem, I want to run for SGA rep to make sure everybody in class of 2018 is represented fairly. I'm qualified for this position because I rarely forget anything school related. At this job, I'll have to represent everyone in our class, and if someone tells me a complaint, I'll remember it, and I'll represent you in the student government. When I represent you, I'll also assure you that your voice will be heard in council. Thank you, and make sure you're represented.
Hi, my name is Rafa Jamil. I'm running for SGA representative, so vote for me.